Hello world, welcome to Farm the Market. Today I want to talk about something that has been on my mind for a while. The abundance of YouTube videos that talk about what Cathie Wood just said, predicts, bought or sold. In case you have never heard of her, Cathie Wood is the founder and chief investment officer of ARK Invest, an investment management firm based in the US. The firm actively manages ETFs focused on what they consider disruptive innovation, and the portfolio manager is Cathie Wood. Its most famous fund is the ARK Innovation ETF, ticker symbol ARKK, which has been performing particularly well since the March 2020 crash. Before I continue, I want to be clear about something. I am not recommending to buy, sell or hold any of ARK's ETFs. This video is not a review of ARK ETFs or an assessment of Cathie Wood's ability as a portfolio manager. It is not an endorsement or critique in any way, shape or form. Rather, I want to focus on the hype phenomenon linked to the typical YouTube video or news article that talks about her and ARK Invest. I think it's important to ask yourself, what are you really looking for when you watch a video or read an article with a title that goes something like this? Oh my god, you won't believe what Cathie Wood just bought. Or, Cathie Wood just bought this stock, it will explode. Or, Cathie Wood explains why this stock will 1000x in the next few months. You get the idea. It wouldn't be far-fetched to assume that most of the viewers and readers are either traders or investors looking for an edge, trying to find the next hot pick that will go to the moon and will make them a lot of money fast. If that's you, I invite you to seriously think about your approach to trading. Do you really think there's an edge there? Do you really think that's a sound strategy? Even assuming there's some kind of edge there, spoiler alert, there's none, by the time someone uploads a video about what Cathie Wood said, or bought, or sold, or whatever, every relevant market participant has already reviewed, processed, and if they consider it appropriate, acted on that information. It's also important to remember that even though the ETFs are actively managed, active does not mean trading. Those are two completely different concepts. ARK ETFs do not rely on trading strategies. Actually, let's take a look at an extract of ARK's ETF's fact sheet. Emphasis on the words long-term. Growth potential. Aims to capture long-term growth with low correlation of relative returns to traditional growth strategies and negative correlation to value strategies. I don't see the word trading anywhere. Also, think about what Cathie Wood does for a living. She manages ARK's ETFs. Do you think she will reveal any relevant insight or information to the public before acting on her funds? The answer is obviously no. If you really trust her portfolio managing skills and want some exposure to the sectors she focuses on, just buy one of the ETFs she manages. Don't pick and choose the stocks in the ETF that validate your views or that are trending in social media. She's managing a portfolio for the long term, not making the hot stock pick of the month podcast. Think about it. What are the odds of you outperforming her ETFs with incomplete, second-hand, and delayed information? Again, if you trust her portfolio managing skills, she makes it really easy for you to tag along for the ride. She does not manage a hedge fund or some kind of private fund with a high entry threshold and limited access. She manages easily accessible ETFs. I want to end with a general reflection about how we process and use the information we consume. I think what I mentioned in this video applies to every famous fund manager or investor that talks to the public, whether it's on YouTube or other media outlets. I chose to focus on Cathie given that she's really popular right now. But the same could be said about Warren Buffett, or Carl Icahn, or Bill Ackman, etc. It's natural to seek information from the people that are successful at what they do. But always think critically. Take a cynical approach. Why is this billionaire telling me about the next great investment opportunity? What's the angle? Also think about your own goals. Does following a copy-paste strategy based on what someone else said really help you improve your investment or trading skills? If you found this information useful and interesting, please don't forget to like this video. If you haven't already, I invite you to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss future videos. Remember that everything presented here is for educational purposes only. Thanks for your time.